Hello everybody, we are here and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be looking at my anime list, which is going to consist of a few of my general favorite anime, though it will not cover all of them. If you see any anime on there that you don't like, well, that's not my problem. Anyways, let's jump right into the video and take a look at some of the anime that I just so happen to enjoy. This will not be the first nor the last time that I do something like this, so I promise that depending on how this video does, I will definitely be getting more videos like these out there. So, with that being said, for the second time in a row, let's just get right down to it, shall we? Is none other than Bungo Stray Dogs. Okay, so Bungo Stray Dogs, this is the one. This is why I brought up that thing in the beginning, because there are some of you out there who are Bungo Stray Dogs cultists and would obliterate me for having it in D tier without a little bit of context. Okay, so Bungo Stray Dogs is amazing. I love it. I think, honestly, my favorite part about Bungo Stray Dogs is that it's called Bungo Stray Dogs, even though the main character transforms into a cat. So wouldn't that make him a stray cat? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just, like, I mean, I just wanted to point that out. So, alright, moving up to C tier. We got Baki the Grappler, My Hero Academia, Jormungand, and The Seven Deadly Sins, alright? So, let me talk to you about Baki, right? Baki the Grappler is probably... I did not get to watch this anime until much later in my life. But Baki the Grappler has got to be easily one of my favorite fighting anime, period. It's a lot of fun. Getting to watch how Baki goes from like the street punk kid to just stronger and stronger and stronger. You love to see it. This kid is a freaking beast, okay? Next in my C tier list, My Hero Academia. Obviously we all know why it deserves to be there. It is definitely a upper echelon anime, but I definitely would say there are better. Also in C tier is Jormungand. Now, I know for a fact that there are definitely a few of you who have never heard of Jormungand, and that's exactly why I included it on this list to begin with. Jormungand is about a boy named Jonah, who is an extremely talented child soldier despite his disposition for despising weapons. He ends up becoming a bodyguard for an arms dealer named Coco, who also, despite being talented at selling weapons, has a negative disposition towards them. And the entire anime, there's 2 seasons, the entire anime is about Jonah's journey with Coco across the world. And it's a very fun anime to watch. It has a very life feel to it. To be honest, I wouldn't even know how to even classify this anime other than just a militant-oriented slice of life for those of us who may know a little bit about what that would look like in real life. And then Seven Deadly Sins. Again, Seven Deadly Sins, top tier anime. One of my favorites, but it's not my big favorite, nor is it the best. So we're going to be moving on from that part. Alright, up to B tier, let's go! Alright, here we go, up to B tier. B tier, we'll be looking at Bleach, Fairy Tail, The God of High School, Naruto, and Re:Zero, alright? So first off, instead of starting with Bleach, even though it's up front, I'm going to start with Re:Zero instead. The reason why Re:Zero is B tier on my list is because I didn't have enough room on A tier for it to go. I ran out of space. And I do not apologize for I do not apologize for the anime that I ended up swapping Re:Zero for, because I like that anime way better. So anyways, now that I got that out of the way, Bleach, really great anime. The reason why it's B tier, and the reason why, and for the exact same reason why Naruto is B tier, is that they, and Bleach is more guilty of this than Naruto is, but Bleach has a very bad habit of like doing an entire hero cycle and then completely just cycling through the story again. Basically, to put it in a more simpler term, the anime has a bad habit of just cycling the exact same plot outline, okay? Somebody gets captured, Ichigo gets his ass kicked, he becomes stronger, gets his ass kicked again, becomes a little bit stronger, gets the person he's trying to save back. Wash, rinse, repeat, okay? It was really cool, like, the first couple of seasons and the first couple of arcs, but once you get to the end, you're kind of like, okay, like, it's the same shit, okay? Like, they literally, like, here's a good example, right, of the hero cycle coming to a perfect completion, and then the Bleach mangakas just decide to continue it all over again, right? And this might be spoilers for some of you, and I apologize in advance, right? Bleach. So Ichigo, right? He loses his powers after beating Aizen, right? At this point, you could conclude the show. He beat the main bad guy that was basically responsible for his entire life being weird. Alright, he lost his power, so he's a normal person again. So you could totally cut the anime off right there. But no, they made it continue, and then they got it to where he had to do this whole get his powers back, and then do this whole thing all over again. And it's like, why? Why do that? It was good where it ended, let it go, right? Anyways, next we got Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail's in B tier because, kind of a cut and paste dry answer. Kind of what I've been saying about some of these on my list is, very good. I love it. Power of friendship. Woo, let's go. However, definitely not as good as some of the ones that are up here. All right, next, the God of High School. I put God of High School on this list for a pretty specific purpose, in that it is one of the few manhwas that I've read that are really, really good. Like, really good. And it's one of the few animes I've watched that was adapted from a manhwa, and the adaptation was actually pretty dang good, okay? I gotta say. I watched Tower of God adaptation, and it was good, but it wasn't, like, the best thing I've ever seen. God of High School blew me away, totally out of the water, okay? So yeah, it's B tier, and it's on the list because I wanted to just shout out the recognition of how amazing this manhwa is. The manhwa is definitely better than the anime, though. That is, like, hands down. If we were talking about manhwas alone, I think Tower of God in my heart would be second only to Solo Leveling. Alright, Naruto. Same thing as Bleach, kinda sorta. Not as guilty as Bleach when it comes to repeating plot cycles, right? But still, very good anime. I love it. I love Naruto's progression as a character, and kind of the ideology that surrounds Naruto as a character, and how Naruto as a whole, as an anime, has always embodied the cycle of history, and how what goes around comes around, kind of, sort of. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Due to the fact that I'm not monetized yet, I had to break this mega chungus 30-minute video down into 3 separate parts, which I will be putting together into one big consolidated playlist. So, if you guys want to see the rest of my anime tier list, please, by all means, watch the next 2 parts of this video. And as always, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye now.